Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ryan Oroz Amazing here, and we're going to start back at the start of the year. I've been quiet for too long. So at the start of 2017, my grandpa got diagnosed with cancer, and so did my best friend, who we've called Jake. And so it was pretty tough knowing all this. And so as soon as we figured out that my best friend had cancer, my English class that he was in with me, we started fundraisers and raising money for him and sending him letters and stuff just to keep his mood up, because it's got to be tough having cancer and being only 16 years old. So we had to cheer him up somehow. But in the mix of all this, on April 27th, my dad woke me up at really early, at 7 o'clock, and I was really concerned why. And he told me to come downstairs because he had something to tell me. And first I was worried about Jake or my grandpa. I was really confused of what something could have happened. But on his way downstairs, he stopped halfway down the stairs and came back up. And he sat on the edge of my bed, and he looked me dead in the eye, and he's just like, last night, sorry, this is kind of hard to talk about, but he said, last night, Luke, he said his last name, so we'll call his last name Scott. He said Luke Scott shot himself, and he was still living, but it didn't look good. He was on life support in the closest town to us. And immediately, I just sat straight up. I just couldn't believe it. I was just in shock. I just sat straight up and straight ahead. I just couldn't believe it. And then my dad went back downstairs and said, just come down when I'm ready. And I just stared at that closet, actually, for what felt like an eternity. It just felt forever. And then I finally just started thinking, and I went and I grabbed a shirt. And I grabbed that shirt and I walked downstairs, and I can remember my mom was folding a blanket, and I got to the bottom of the stairs and I looked at her, and she just tossed the blanket on the couch and just hugged me. And I think I hugged her for what felt like 10 minutes. It was just so unbelievable that he was gone. And well, he wasn't gone yet, but then I went to school that day with my friends, and none of us attended class that day. We all just talked and cried and hugged each other, especially all of our elementary friends that we grew up with him. And on the announcements, they had it already to say what happened. And then the principal called them all back to the staff room, and that was when we found out that he had passed. We had the funeral and the wake were really quick, and it was really just so fast and so weird. It was life-changing. This kid that I grew up with all my life, I've known him for 12 years, just is gone just like that. And he was just the happiest kid ever. He seemed to be always smiling, always happy all the time. It was amazing. I just couldn't believe he was gone. And then I saw him about a week before he passed away, and I asked him where he went, because he recently went on vacation, and he went to the Dominican, and he didn't seem happy about it, and I just didn't think much of it. But I guess he wasn't very happy the past couple weeks before he passed, and so before he passed, me and him we volunteered for a local organization that prevents suicide in a way that they have an online service where they can connect with a counselor, so teenagers and anybody can just contact them and talk about it. And so they actually do a hockey tournament each year, and we were both volunteering at that hockey tournament. And I just couldn't believe that the one thing that we both did to prevent he ended up doing. It was just lost in thought, and I miss him a lot to this day. And it impacted my life. I can't go a day without thinking about him at least once. There's always one part in the day where I just think, oh, right, he's not here. Like, I just think about him, and it's really hard. But I think people need to be more open about their problems and talk to people. Especially when it can get this bad, they really do need to talk to somebody. I think it's really important to do that. And yeah, I'm always going to continue supporting that organization, that local organization, because I don't want this happening again to any of my friends. Because I know the impact, and it's awful, and it's the worst. It's one of the worst things that happened to me last year, and there's 2 other major events that I'll share in future videos. But guys, I want this to inspire you, because this inspired me. As soon as he was gone, I want to do things for him now. Like, I don't wanna, like, my hockey team right now is going to all of Ontario finals, or all of Western Ontario finals, and I don't want to win for me, I want to win for us, because me, Jake, and Luke were all on the same hockey team, and we didn't win it last year when we were all on the same team, but I want to win it this year for them. I want to do it for them. It's inspiration, it's motivation, and I just want you guys to be inspired. Like, this guy chose to end his life, and it literally just left a huge dent in my life, and I just want you guys to know that can, like, it can leave a dent in somebody's life doing something like that, and you just gotta power through it, and you gotta talk to somebody, and you can even talk to me. It doesn't matter, just talk to somebody and power through it, because you guys can do it, because you guys are amazing. Anyways, guys, that's it for the video. Video again was for the boys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.